Ashwini, Nifty for the day, followed by some key individual trading ideas.
Well, for the day, Nifty needs to now cross 5594 to become positive. Resistance at 5623 and 5673. Support at 5544 and 5515. Bank Nifty needs to get above 11,161 and CNX IT above 7121. BTST ideas, idea was a sell with a stop of 108, target of 97. Pantaloon was a sell with a stop of 157, target of 145. And Coal India was a buy with a stop of 307, target of 321. Fresh calls, Dr. Reddy is a buy with a stop of 1850, target of 1970. Hind Unilever is a buy with a stop of 465, target of 484. HDFC is a sell with a stop of 804, target of 778. GSPL is a sell with a stop of 71, target of 63. Siemens is a sell with a stop of 515, target of 485. And Infosys is a sell with a stop of 2905, target of 2830.
I've chosen mostly sell calls, I think despite the fact the market is kind of oversold and there's possibility for reversal, but I think in the short term or on an immediate basis, I think the trend remains on the downside and a lot of stocks have given a breakdown. The first one is a sell on CNX IT, which was a recommendation yesterday as well. Now can be sold with a stop at 7,200 for a price target of around 6850. Exide Industries is a sell with a stop at 128 for a price target of 116.5. Havells is a sell, but it's a sell below 596. That's where the breakdown happens on the price charts. So sell below 596, keep a stop at 609, look for a price target of 570. Hind Unilever remains a buy with a stop at 463 for a target of around 485. And India Cement, and we have seen a lot of cement stocks correct or go into some kind of decline yesterday. Now can be sold with a stop at 82.55 for a price target of 76.
I'm going to bring in Sandeep Wagle on board as well and talk about his thoughts on the market and individual stocks. Sandeep, hi, morning. What trading calls would you recommend today, given the amount of selling we saw yesterday?
Good morning, Aisha. I think one has to be more on the sell side, though there can be some bounce backs, and those bounce backs should be used to go short or sell. I have a sell in TCS, stop loss 1521, target 1470. The second one is a sell in Sesagoa, stop loss 150, target 141. A sell in JP Associates, stop loss 66, target 57. A sell in IndusInd Bank, stop loss 411, target 390. And a buy in Bajaj Hindustan, stop loss 20, target 23.50.
Ashwini, let me kickstart the discussion with you. What's happening and what's going on, and how much more do you think we will fall?
Well, the view has to be directional. We have opened theoretical downsides to about 54.50. I won't, give too much to a pullback or something. You may get intraday, 50 points type of pullbacks, but nothing significant. The problem with the breaking of 200 DMA is that anybody who was looking at buying now postpones it, and hence the selling that is already there, that gets even more effective. So chances are that now that IT stocks have opened up another front for the market to go on the downside, I believe next week the IT sector should move down, and there is lots of downside in the IT index. Minor rallies in pharma, FMCG, but I would use all kinds of upsides, any 50-point rallies, 56.30, 56.50 to go short.
Mitesh, hi, morning. Below the 50 or rather 200 DMA, staring at pretty deep levels. Where do you think the market is headed, and how much more selling to go?
Good morning. I think, breaking below 200 DMA certainly will have its own consequences. It will now be difficult for the markets to get past levels of 5630, 5650 in the short term one, so that kind of caps the upside. My sense is that, we will eventually, even if we take some support around 55.50, which is an important pivot level on the weekly charts, I think eventually we will decline much lower than current levels. And I think the next target which I have in mind, which could be possibly achieved in the next 3 odd weeks, would be around levels of 5400 to about 5420 on the downside. I think that's where the market will head towards. As I mentioned earlier, I think on the upside 5630 to about 5650 will be the immediate supply point, and as long as we don't get and start closing above those levels, I would be in a negative frame of mind and would look for more of shorting opportunities.
And the worst part of yesterday's selling was that yesterday's selling was largely led by IT stocks, like Ashwini mentioned. Infosys numbers are due on 12th of April, which is next Friday. Last time Infosys and Reliance Industries, they bailed us out, but this time around most of the IT stocks have registered double-digit gains in last one quarter. So if we get a little bit of disappointment from Infosys on 12th of April, then we really could be staring at a lot of problem when it comes to IT. If IT cracks, markets will come